Hello and welcome to another reading from the book Our High Calling, a daily devotional. Today's reading is entitled A Crisis Before Us, December 15th. And ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles. Matthew 10:18. The time is not far off when the people of God will be called upon to give their testimony before the rulers of the earth. Not 1 in 20 has a realization of what rapid strides we are making toward the great crisis of our history. There is no time for vanity, for trifling, for engaging the mind in unimportant matters. Kings, governors, and great men will hear of you through the reports of those who are at enmity with you, and your faith and character will be misrepresented before them. But those who are falsely accused will have an opportunity to appear in the presence of their accusers to answer for themselves. They will have the privilege of bringing the light before those who are called the great men of the earth, and if you have studied the Bible, if you are ready to give an answer to every man that asketh you of the hope that is in you with meekness and fear, your enemies will not be able to gainsay your wisdom. You now have an opportunity to attain to the greatest intellectual power through the study of the Word of God. But if you are indolent and fail to dig deep in the mines of truth, you will not be ready for the crisis that is soon to come upon us. Oh, that you would realize that every moment is golden. If you live by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God, you will not be found unprepared. You know not where you may be called upon to give your witness of truth. Many will have to stand in the legislative courts. Some will have to stand before kings and before the learned of the earth to answer for their faith. Those who have only a superficial understanding of truth will not be able clearly to expound the Scriptures and give definite reasons for their faith. They will become confused and will not be workmen that need not to be ashamed. Let no one imagine that he has no need to study because he is not to preach in the sacred desk. You know not what God may require of you. Thank you for listening today. This is a very serious and pertinent message. I trust that you heard the voice of God speaking to your soul, as I indeed have heard him speaking to mine. Be sure to join me tomorrow for another reading from the book Our High Calling.